Welcome to Urban Knife Guy, where we explore the urban knife style and jungle survival. Today we're going to have a look at a killer alternative to the Leatherman Wave Plus in the form of the SwissTech 18-in-1 multi-tool. SwissTech is ironically not from Switzerland but from China. Their design technology for their multi-tools are also not from Switzerland but from the US. However, they must call themselves SwissTech instead of China Tech for marketing purposes and because both countries have so much in common. Both the country flags have red in them and both countries have people. First, if you watch this channel regularly but have not subscribed, please do so to help the channel out. Thanks. SwissTech offers a variety of multi-tools and this is a fairly new 18-in-1 multi-tool. It is heavily inspired by the Leatherman Wave or Wave Plus with some modifications. It is not a direct copy, but it is 90% similar. When one thinks of knives or tools from China, people often think of low quality and poor fit and finish. However, this has been proven to be inaccurate in the last few years, with many high-quality knives coming out of China. They are as good as, and sometimes even better than, American or Western counterparts. I discussed the change in quality in made-in-China knives in a previous video that you can check out in the link in the card above or the description below, so I will not rehash the points here. So let's check out the multi-tool. Very simple box, and there you have it. But let's have a look underneath first. I believe there's a pouch and there's also some instructions. I believe this is just the features and the different parts, and if you understand Chinese and can read it, then this will make perfect sense for you. Let's get that out of the way and have a look at the pouch first. It is made of nylon, pretty decent quality. It's a MOLLE system that you can attach to a belt or any kind of pack with a MOLLE system. And let's see how this fits inside. So feels like quite a tight fit, but it does fit inside, and I guess that's pretty good. You do not want much motion, so that's pretty good. A nice pouch and could fit any Leatherman tool or any other multi-tool of this size. Let's have a look at this multi-tool. Nice fit and finish, and it does look like the Leatherman Wave Plus, if you're familiar with that. Not too stiff as well. You know, this is not a low quality product. It is well made and made of good materials and has a very polished fit and finish. And of course, it has a very attractive price point. In the past, you'd pay a low price for low quality products from China. Now, you pay an affordable price for a high quality product. I bought this from AliExpress for about US $25. Compare this to the Leatherman Wave Plus, which retails at about US $120. That is a high difference in price with a similar level of quality. Even if the Leatherman is better, is it almost 5 times better? First, I'll explore the features of this SwissTech 18-in-1 tool, and then we'll highlight the key differences with the Leatherman Wave Plus. Right, so let's have a look at this. So of course there's the pliers, there's the wire cutter, deep carry pocket clip over here. Let's look at the outside tools first, because you can access some tools on the outside. We have the knife. So let's see how sharp this blade is. Let's get some paper. Yep, very slicey. It's pretty good. So there is a liner lock and easy to deploy with that, you know, one-handed opening. On the other side we have a file. So that's a cross grain file here, and we have a diamond plate file as well. Also decent, a little bit of play. Maybe that can be tightened up. Also with a liner lock. Here we have a serrated blade. Let's see if this can cut paper. I mean, this is mainly for rope and fibrous material, so I don't expect this to have a clean cut. Yeah, it won't really bite that. Again, with a liner lock and on the other side we should have the saw. And this is a wood saw, but quite coarse, quite big teeth as well, so this really rip into wood. I will test this out for you in time to come as well. So those are the tools on the outside. They open and close very well. And then on inside with the pliers, the cutters as mentioned before. And on inside here we have a bit driver, and this is kind of the full hex bit. There is a magnet which holds it in place, so you got a flat head and Phillips head. There's ruler measurements over here. And on this side we have a collection of tools. We have a pair of scissors, also very similar in design with the Leatherman, and we have a flathead screwdriver, and over here we have a can opener and cap lifter. So everything fits nicely in the handles. I'd say the ergonomics are all right. You know, with this sort of multi-tool, it is definitely not as comfortable as, let's say, even a Victorinox 111mm knife, but you know, with multi-tools, they're generally not that ergonomic, but this feels pretty good. All right, let's talk about maybe the differences between this and the Wave. So I think the key difference is the size of the driver. So the driver over on this Swiss Tech 2 is that full hex driver. Leatherman has that flat driver, and this also allows for an additional tool in the Wave, which is an eyeglass bit driver. And then there's a different position of the can opener. So can opener is on this side with the driver for the Wave. So that's a bit of difference there. So it's not, you know, 100% identical. Now in terms of price, talked about it. It's about $25 US. The Wave is $120 US. In terms of weight, this is heavier at 275 grams or 9.7 ounces. The size basically about the same. Opened 6.25 inches, closed 4 inches. The Wave is lighter at 241 grams, and that's 8.5 ounces. So the blade for this, it's 2.3 mm thick. I'm not too sure about the Wave. If you do have the dimensions of the blade thickness, do let me know in the comments below. The widths are also about the same for the two tools. So one key difference is the steel. So for the Leatherman Wave, it's 420 HC steel, but this uses 5CR15. Now 5CR15 is also a budget stainless steel, but it's used by many knife manufacturers. But it is used by many knife manufacturers around the world, but especially in China. It is very similar to 420HC steel, but it's a bit less vanadium, more chromium, and added molybdenum. 5CR15 is actually tougher than 420HC, so maybe you get a tougher steel with this over the Leatherman Wave Plus, but of course you need to consider things like heat treatment as well. Now I don't have a Leatherman Wave, but I do have a Leatherman Signal and a Rebar. Now the Wave is one of the most popular Leatherman tools ever, right? And I think from the tool set I can understand why. It can be used for both urban and outdoor usage. I personally prefer, for outdoor usage, I prefer the Rebar. It is much smaller, it is lighter, and definitely more ergonomic. Now the blade size may be a bit thinner and smaller, but overall I find this better to carry outdoors as part of my kit. Now for the Signal, I see this really well, not as a bushcraft tool, but as part of an emergency urban survival kit and something like that. Now it does have features, and it was designed for the outdoors, but I've discussed this before in a previous video, so you can check out the link in the card above or the description below. I think this is a good kind of a all-in-one tool that you can use in an urban emergency kit, but not something I would actually bring out and carry. Now you can see the Signal is actually thinner than this, and it is taller. So if I'm comparing all these tools, I think there's a place for everything. This I'll put in my kind of bushcraft outdoor hiking kit. This I put in my urban emergency kit, and this definitely fits well in some kind of a tool kit. I personally will not EDC this. I think it's a bit too heavy. I know a lot of people do it, but those who do it also carry it in some kind of a sheath, whether it's a nylon sheath or leather sheath on the belt, but I don't carry sheaths on my belt for everyday carry. So I think, you know, if you're looking for a wave sort of tool at $25 US, you really can't go wrong with this. I think the quality, now as I said, I don't have the Wave Plus to make a direct comparison, but when I compare it to the other two Leatherman tools that I have, I don't really see this being inferior in any way. In fact, I think it's just as good. May not say it's better, I will have to field test this, but it is just as good. And at almost 1/5 the price, I think this is a killer alternative to the Leatherman Wave Plus. But let me know what your thoughts are. Do you own this? Do you own the Wave Plus? Have you compared the two? Do let me know what you think in the comments below. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you like the content in general, please subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell. Thanks for watching. Talk to you soon.